My name's Jacob Forey. I enrolled in technical college because in the younger days I like working on like things, and then the school, they came to high school and talked about I can come for a mechanic, a diesel mechanic. And I always liked working on things when I was young, like go-karts, four-wheelers, and I like getting my hands dirty. It was never a thing to bother me. So when I heard about the mechanic thing we can come and do here, I decided to come here and go through the course and see if I like it. Kind of liked working with engines and tearing stuff apart and getting hands dirty. And I was here for I came through high school, and then after I finished high school, I came here full time, and then I didn't have a job at the point. And then they had calls about people needing to be hired. They needed people for a job. Well, and then the instructor asked me if I wanted a job, and I told him yeah, because it was in the field of what I wanted to work in. So I said yeah. So he set me up. I had to go get an application. I filled out the application. I turned it in. 2 days after that, they called me in. I went and talked to them, and I was hired. You got to work on a lot of things. You get to work on tractors. You work on engines that would come out of an 18-wheeler truck. Work on basically like little small engines like that would come out of a small tractor. I mean, you pretty much work on everything. You work on brake systems, rear ends, transmissions. And I started when I became a senior in high school. I started out and I was going to high school from 7:30 to 10:15, and then from 11 to 1 here, and then 1 to 5 at a job.
You see.
Well, the first semester we kind of got on whenever you're in school, the school board pays for your books and your tuition and everything. But then when you get out, then you have to pay, or they have grants. You can get, it's a Pell Grant, or you can get from Caterpillar. You can get a grant from Caterpillar if you qualify with them. Acadiana Works has a qualification. You can get all 2 or 3 of them all together, and you can get paid money extra. They give you, I got $1,800 of cash to myself.
Cool deal, right?
They gave you like $2,400 a semester, and they'd pay for your semesters like $400, and then the rest is yours. If you finish faster than what you're supposed to, you can move on to the next part. You can't exceed too much of it, but I mean, he'll let you go into the next part and learn the basics of it. And then you'll just have to re-up on it the next semester of the same part. But you can always stay ahead, and if you fall behind, the instructor will help you to stay up with it, but you can work at your own pace. You're not rushed to do anything. I mean, you have to finish the certain things he gave you that semester, but you do more hands-on work anyways. I mean, it's easy. Or you using your book. You're basically following your book, and it's telling you what to do and why you're working. You're answering the questions in the book. So you're doing hands-on and book work at the same time, so it's going faster than you think. Yeah, Mr. Sherman, he has stacks of certifications, probably this thick, of like stuff that he's certified in, as in the field of that he worked before. He worked as a mechanic, like for the parish. I think he worked from the trucks and everything. He worked a lot of places before this. Then his dad was the instructor here before. So he kind of like worked in the field for a couple of years, got his certifications, got everything that he needed. Then, I mean, he became the teacher here since he had the background, and then his father did it. So, I mean, he had everything to come here for, I guess. And,
right.
He actually can tell you, look, I did this before, this is how it's done. This is how they used to do it back in the old days. You hear a lot of that.